2:15 Eastern Time to have our live free picks here from Europe. Today will be Europe, all Champions League action for Tuesday. So we got a really great show today. So make sure you like, subscribe, and set those notifications so you're live with us. So you get the best numbers with these picks because we know these lines move. Or some days, though, games may be going on in just minutes on our show. But today, it's all Tuesday Champions League. So sit tight and get those best numbers. Just a couple things, guys. Let you know about our promo code. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab and get signed up. Also, love to hear from you guys. Post your picks in the comments below. And don't forget about our podcast, Every Pick in Podcast form. We love our truckers out there. Stay safe on the roads. You can get our picks through our podcast at Tony's Picks, available on all major platforms. Every pick in podcast form, including our long form shows as well. And make note here, visit our site, tonyspicks.com, our multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the link to the hot cappers and get signed up to some of our long-term passes. You'll see many passes up there right now. Of course, individual plays are all profit guarantee, meaning they must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credited back into your account. That is profit guarantee. And of course, we do have, those are on individual plays and one-day passes. Long-terms aren't because they're sold already at a discount. Here's our best bets. You'll see many best bets up there right now from the cappers. Some more than one because we allow one best bet per sport per day, so there'll be multiple best bets up. $15 pick. Well, the cappers can designate one of their picks on their card as a $15 premium pick, just to showcase their service to new and existing customers. And of course, many want to make a good impression because many have made those best bets that $15 premium. And of course, those 3-packs, very good value out there for our big players. To keep an eye on those 3-packs, many up there right now. Of course, profit guarantee on the 3-packs as well because they're one-day passes. So keep an eye there. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one underway. Let's welcome in Paul Agueros. You'll find him here over at TonySpace.com. Of course, here on Halloween. Paul, what's happening?
Good. The time has changed in Europe. That's why I was late for this show, but it's not going to happen again. It's just this stupid rule with, half of the world being in a different time zone than the other half. So it's just a weird coincidence. There's a Champions League decision day tomorrow and the day after, Tuesday and Wednesday. We got the final matches of the group stage, and there's a lot of actions, of course, in the Europa League as well on Thursday, which I have a best bet loaded for now. Just go and grab it. It's going to change. The line is going to change for sure. You want to grab that now and get the best possible value. And I'm going to give you guys 5 free plays for the Champions League tomorrow, Tuesday.
That's right. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we got action here, which I have not been. I didn't transfer these games. We were such in a hurry. So let me see if I get those transferred up here as we get started here on a Soccer Fix Daily. I knew I forgot something, Paul. It's one of those mornings we forgot some of the stuff. So yeah. Let me go ahead and maybe add some little commentary over the weekend, what we saw over the weekend as they get these numbers updated.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna focus on this midweek matches because Tuesday and Wednesday, as I said, it's the 6th and final match day of the group stage. Keep in mind, guys, that these are 4-team groups, both in the Champions League and the Europa League. The 2 top teams from each group qualify to the knockout round, while the 3rd team from each group gets relegated one competition lower. Like the 3rd team from the Champions League will be moved to the Europa League, and the 3rd team from the Europa League will move on to the Conference League. So there's still a lot of action. Actually, this match day 6s are the most, let's say, interesting in terms of what happens, because there's a lot of teams who are doomed to fail, but they somehow get some miraculous result. There's teams who are indifferent and they play open soccer, resulting in high scores. So there's all kinds of things happening in this final match day of both the Champions League and the Europa League. And I have some nice angles already loaded at the page. You can go and check them out. I had a win and loss in my best bets over the weekend. They've been consistently winning these best bets so far in the season, 39, 18, and 7. So that's a whole lot of profit right there. And I've also been the top of the leaderboards since January. Yes, people come, people go, but it's Paul Agueros who stays in the top of the leaderboards. Now, I'm going to give you guys these free plays because I think a lot of them are going to be easy winners.
All right, let's get her underway here with Soccer Fix Daily Champions League action for Tuesday. Let's start here with pick number 1 here on this 5-pack Champions League action for Tuesday. Leverkusen taking on Club Brugge.
Yeah, this is a strange group because Club Brugge have already qualified with 10 points. Porto have 9 points. So essentially, Club Brugge and Porto, they're fighting each other for the top seed of the group because the top seed has an easier matchup in the knockout round. So yes, they've qualified, but they're far from indifferent. They want that top spot. And Leverkusen, they need a win. They need a better result, actually, than Atletico Madrid, who are hosted by Porto. So that's a very tough match for Atletico Madrid. So Leverkusen need to beat Club Brugge and Atletico Madrid, not to beat Porto. So there is a lot of interconnecting possibilities as to how these group stages will pan out regarding the qualification. Now, as far as this match goes, I have to take Club Brugge plus 1 goal. They've been really, really good. Yes, they suffered a bad loss by 4-0 against Porto in the last week, but it was their first loss of the group stage, and now even a draw wouldn't be a bad result for them. So I like Club Brugge plus 1 goal at minus 105 here.
All right, Paulo got his finest picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. His best bets are there. Champions League action for Tuesday, 1:45 Eastern Time. Leverkusen and Club Brugge. He likes this one. Club Brugge plus 1 goal. The return minus 105. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Daily. Join us here Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and set notifications to be live with us to get the best numbers with these great picks we get here from our expert handicapper, Paul Legaretos. Let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily. Continuing here for Champions League action for Tuesday, 1:45 Eastern Time. Porto and Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, this match, the reverse fixture was a very odd over 2.5 goals in a match that it was goalless until the 91st minute of the match, but then they scored 3 goals in the stoppage time. So it was an insane match with a lot of cards and should have very few goals. And this second leg should be a similar affair. Two teams that can play very good defense when it matters the most, and this is a very, very important match for both sides. So they both want their wins, each for their own reasons, and I still think we're going to see a lot of fouls, a lot of cards, and very few goals. And so that's why I like the under 2.25 goals at minus 124 here.
All right, Paul, I got his finest picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. His best bets are there. Champions League action for Tuesday, Porto and Atletico Madrid, and this one he likes under 2.25 goals. The return minus 124. All right, you guys are tuned in to Talk to us. Join us here Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. If you're looking for Paul's best bet, you'll find him right now over at Tony'sPicks.com. So get over there. You can follow the link below and click the All Cappers tab and get signed up. Paul's got a total of the day up there right now here. Champions League action, doing great work over there with his best bets as we flash the results there. Has been fantastic. So get on board. Also, as we'll post it, when you land on his page, you'll see Paul's profile handicapper page showing some great results here for the year. Over 1,000 units of profit, 1,045 units of profit there. Also, fantastic best bet record. You'll scroll down, you'll see plays that are available right now for Paul. So go ahead and get signed up. Also, those long-term passes, we're getting closer and closer to World Cup. So that 1 year All Sports Pass will have the entire World Cup covered for you there when you sign up to Paul's 1 year All Sports Pass. So get on board right now. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save $240 there at checkout when you use that promo code. So get signed up. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily here, joined here by Paul Legaretos as we now continue on with the Champions League here for Tuesday. This is the later game here for 4 p.m. Eastern Time. We have Liverpool taking in Napoli.
Yeah, the reverse fixture was a 4-1 Napoli devastating win. They destroyed Liverpool in that first leg, and we had a bet on Napoli. I think it was plus 3/4 goal. Totally. It was one of the biggest mistakes the books made over the season, and we took advantage of it. Now, the two teams are fighting for the top spot. Napoli are first with 15 points, having won all 5 of their matches so far in the group stage. Liverpool are second with 12 points, and they need to beat them by a higher score than they lost. So they lost by 4-1. They need to win by 3 goals or more in order to maybe challenge that top spot. Even so, I really don't think, Liverpool, they're coming off another loss, this time against Leeds. In the EPL, they've been mediocre at best so far in the season. Yes, they had some really big results, a 7-1, a 9-0, but they keep dropping points left and right. In the EPL, they lost, in the reverse fixture. So Napoli are much, much better than Liverpool right now, and there is no reason for them to be such underdogs in this match. So I like Napoli plus half a goal at plus 105 here.
All right, Paul, I got to find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Champions League action for Tuesday for Eastern Time. Liverpool and Napoli. He likes Napoli plus half a goal to return plus 105. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Picks Daily. Join us here Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. If you would like, subscribe and set notifications to be notified of our live shows to get these picks with the best numbers. Let's continue on here on the show. As we move on here with Champions League action here for Thursday, we have Bayern taking on Inter Milan.
Yeah, these are the two teams that qualified from this group. Nothing is to play for in this match. Maybe we'll see some rotation from the two coaches. Bayern Munich will finish at the top spot no matter what happens in this match, and Inter Milan will finish at the second spot no matter what happens in this match or the other match of the group. So this is essentially a carefree match without many, neither team needs something in terms of points. Yes, they do need the cash that comes with a win in the Champions League. Bayern Munich, of course, want to finish with 6 wins in 6 matches. There's something always to look at. But I think we're going to see a lot of goals in this situation as Inter Milan. They've been firing in all cylinders lately, scoring multiple goals across each of the last 6 matches in all competitions. And Bayern Munich, they've been scoring 5, 6, 4 against anybody, and their reverse fixture a couple of months ago was a 3-3 draw in Milan, and I really think actually it wasn't a 3-3 draw, that was my bad. It was a 2-0 win of Bayern Munich in Milan, but still I think there's going to be a lot of goals here. I think we see a big goal fest between the two sides, so I like the over 3.5 goals at minus 105.
All right, Paul, I'm going to find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Champions League action for Tuesday for Eastern Time. Bayern here taking on Inter Milan. In this one, he likes over 3.5 goals to return minus 105. All right, you guys are tuning in to Soccer Picks. So here, join us Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. If you miss any of our picks, we will do a complete recap at the end of the show. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Let's continue on here with the show, Soccer Picks Daily. Next up, Champions League action for Tuesday. We have Rangers taking on Ajax.
Yeah, these are the other two teams in the group that I just mentioned with Napoli and Liverpool. And now Ajax, they're probably going to finish at the third spot. They have 3 points while Rangers have 0 points. Now, if Rangers beat Ajax, they could maybe steal that third spot from them, but they need to do so by 5-0. So that's not going to happen. Still, they're gonna want to finish this group stage in front of their fans with a solid performance. I do expect them to score goals, and Ajax, they can score 3 or 4 on their own. But this season, it wasn't a very good season, especially in the Champions League. They sold off a lot of talent, a lot of I think it's 6 or 7 of their starters last season were sold off. Yes, they make a lot of money, and that's what Ajax do. They train youngsters and they take them to a level, and then they sell them for multiple millions. And that's how they've been operating for decades. It's working out for them. But still, they do have a lot of talent in this squad, and I do see a lot of goals here. So again, it's an indifferent match. There is no reason for either side to be turtle back in the defense and play very tightly. So I think we'll see a lot of goals. So the over 3 goals at minus 112 here.
All right, Paul, I got his finest picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Champions League action for Tuesday for Eastern Time. Rangers and Ajax. He likes in this one over 3 goals to return minus 112. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Picks Daily here with us here Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. Make sure to like, subscribe, and set those notifications. And if you miss our picks, well, we'll get to the recap in a second, Paul, but I want you to let everybody know what you have going over at Tony'sPicks.com. Good big action here from Champions League action in the next 2 days, as well as throughout the week with a European football. Great results here on your best bet. Great results here for 2022 with results here, 1,045 units of profit for the year. Great results last 7 days, last 3 days showing great profit. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Now, I have a best bet for Thursday in the Europa League. It was actually the first play that I loaded out of all the plays this week in the Champions League and the Europa League. This was the one that I circled first. And now, this is a match that I really love, and I'm sorry because I unplugged my headphones right here. Just give me a second, because I can't listen anything. What else could go wrong today? So yeah, I also do have a total of the day tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Eastern actually. And there's more plays to be loaded, and I'm going to be loading them possibly tonight or maybe tomorrow. Now, let's get to the recap because more things are going to go wrong with this show.
All right, let's get to the recap, guys. Get on board with Paul. You can see there the results there. He's doing fantastic work. Click the link and get signed up to Paul's long-term passes. All right, Paul, let's get to the recap. Let everybody know what we had for today.
Okay, these are all Champions League matches for tomorrow, Tuesday. The first two matches, 1:45 p.m. Eastern, Leverkusen versus Club Brugge, leaning towards Club Brugge plus 1 goal at -105. Champions League on Tuesday again, 1:45 p.m. Eastern, Porto versus Atletico Madrid, leaning towards the under 2.25 goals at -124. Champions League on Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern, Liverpool versus Napoli. I don't like Liverpool here, leaning towards Napoli plus half a goal at +105. Bayern versus Inter Milan on Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go with the over 3.5 goals at -105. And the final match is Rangers versus Ajax, again 4 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, Champions League, over 3 goals at -112.
There you go, the recap here from Paul. Be sure to visit TonySpace.com and get signed up to Paul's best bets, as he was mentioning, plays up there right now on the board from action here for Champions League tomorrow, total of the day, as well as a best bet from Europa early Thursday action. More plays to come up. Of course, the long-term pass, you want to try them out for a week, get that 7-day all sports pass from Paul. Get all of Paul's premium plays for 7 days, include all his best bets, all his late steam plays. What are late steam? Well, these are plays that go in late, that begin between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time. Those plays are emailed directly into your email box for the long-term subscribers, for the members there. Those are late steams. Ready to kill agent, just sign in and get them. We don't want to flood your email too much, so we'll just get the late steams in your email. So get on board with Paul's weekly all sports pass. Get all of his premium plays for the 7 days. Build up that bankroll for World Cup, and of course, use the promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll save 20% off. All right, that's going to do it for this edition here of Soccer Picks Daily. Make sure to tune in again tomorrow live here at 2:15 Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring in Paul. We'll have a 5-pack for you here on the show. All right, we're going to go ahead and wave goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great Halloween night.